My friend, I am obsessed. Yeah, with the motovlogging thing, the 3 a week and all that, but also something else. So we're going to talk about that on today's ride. Welcome back to Road Reality, my friend. Yes, the channel that never sleeps. Let's go for a ride. So what am I so obsessed with? Well, I'll tell you, it's tires and suspension. It has been on my brain, up in my head, living rent-free for going on 3 months now, ever since I got the new suspenders from Suspension Technologies. Whew, it's windy out here. It's like the middle of February and it's 42 degrees, so says the bike. And we're gonna make this nice easy left, right? Easy left. Yeah, look at that. Oh yeah. Too slow, John, too slow. Gotta speed things up. Anyway, I have been totally all up in my own head again. I know, I got the new tires and I had a few videos where it felt good. Then I had some where it didn't. Let me tell you, sapped my confidence in like no time flat. But there is a happy ending. I believe I have found the solution to my issues, and it's to buy a trike. No, I'm kidding. I'm not actually buying a trike. I like leaning the bike too much. So my wife told me, oh, we gotta watch out for salt here. Still got some salt on the roads. I take a picture of my tire, front and back tires. Oh my God, John, you're, oh, so slow. But slow is safe, I think. But I take pictures of my tires after every ride, and they've been getting whiter and whiter. So I think they've got salt like embedded in them. And like I said, it's 42 degrees out and the tires only have a few miles on them, so they're not fully heated up yet. I don't really think tires do get fully heated during a 45-minute ride when it's basically 10 degrees above freezing. So I'm just gonna ride nice and easy. This is a confidence building ride for me. I have been riding for myself, taking notes, and doing a lot of testing. Take a look. I checked the tire temps. They were both 50 degrees. And we are riding first thing of the day. No coffee, no knee brace, just threw on pants and went for a ride. We're expecting rain. If you look up, it's cloudy. And the bike says it is 50 degrees. So the bike and the tires agree it's 50 degrees. The weatherman says 52. Nothing untoward there. But the tires are chilly. We'll give them a minute to warm up. I want to pull over here and just check my tire temperatures real quick. The back tire's up to 78, front tire's up to 77. Rear tire, 94.5. Front tire, 94. All right, this is the last test, the manhole cover test. Last few corners have felt really good. That felt a little unnerving, but probably because I'm going through it faster than I have before. Oh, that felt good. Nice. Let us see what the front pressure is after riding for about 40 minutes. 39. Brake rotors are hot, exhaust is hot, be careful. 44.5. Yeah, I've been going out with a temperature gun and checking the pressures, and you know, it's a funny thing. I have really come to realize how much information the stock Harley shocks were hiding from me. Stuff that I didn't even know existed. And now with these American Elites, which I think have a slightly more cone-shaped profile, they're not as flat in the middle. What the heck is that? Looks like salt. Right around it, John. But I do think that the American Elites, with their dual compound composition and a slightly more cone-shaped profile, I think they fall over onto the sidewalls a little bit easier. Look, wee, nice and easy. Just breathe on the handlebars. Oh, it's wet, yuck. Well, the tires are going to get a little bit of washed off. And braking, nice progressive braking. By the way, if you have something in your hands that prevents you from using your full muscles for the normal people, in your hand, you know, something like this, it can really aid in easing those inputs. Got to be easy on the inputs, especially in winter time, right? But breathing on the handlebars is enough to steer this bike now. Counter steer, like I showed in another video, but I did say this was a confidence building ride and that I've learned stuff. So I have learned the bike is trying to get over onto the sidewalls. The sidewalls supposedly are softer compound on these tires, so they're grippier than the center section. I don't know. I'm not an expert. I don't claim to be one. I do like to share my research and knowledge with people. Come on, come up the hill, John. Speed limit's 35 over here, I think. Just ride the bike. And I've been doing the testing because I've become an ask-hole. With a K, where I ask and I sort of take the advice, but I pumped up my tire pressures too high and I didn't like how it felt. It is 30 through here. Okay, I'm doing all right then. So I bumped them down a little bit. I've been playing with things. I'm going to do a talking head where I go into my testing more, but this is the vlog because I can't seem to not mix the two. When I sit at my desk, I want to talk till the battery runs out. Nice and easy, look through the corner, lean the bike, and ease on the throttle, and it's smooth. No slipping, no squiggles, no nothing. Nice and easy. And I'm not trying to be Valentino Rossi, or is it Valentino Rossi? I think so. Leave me a comment below. Or one of the other squid missiles that ride around at, you know, breakneck speed when they don't have to and they're on the street. And yes, I have turned around. I'm cold. Yep. Oh, this is good. This is nice and easy, relaxed pace. We had a nice 2-inch rain the other day, so most of the salt, not all of it, but most of the salt is gone. I've seen just a couple of piles, and I get to bring you along with me, which is, you know, double fun. Now I'm gonna have another video to edit. Why do I keep doing that to myself? We are getting closer to real time though. I have been able to catch up a little bit, got a bunch edited and not recording a whole lot. Let's downshift, use the engine braking to keep our speed in check. Gravity wants to pull us down the hill. Come on, lean the bike, John. You can do it, lean the bike. Yeah, look at that. I'm such a scaredy cat sometimes, and you can lose your confidence very quickly, but you can take a long time to gain it back, or it can take a long time to gain it back. The side benefit, I mentioned earlier that I've learned a lot. One of the things I've learned is I know I have good suspension. I know everything on the bike has been checked out, and I have good tires. So I just have to trust that they're going to do what they have to do when I tell the bike to do something. So I'm going to tell it to go around this little bend, and it's going to do it. I love it. Whee. Yep, I can rip it in a straight line, but tell me to lean the bike and it's slow. Whee! Nice and easy. Oh, yeah. Yep, go ahead, Mr. Truck. Oh, you're going into no outlet. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. Nice and smooth. And there's that wet section of the road. I hope nobody comes the other way and tries to drive around it, because they'll just drive right into me. And that would ruin my perfectly good day. Yes, it would. Oh, yeah. Hey, look, another corner. See, that's why I brought this road. I'm riding this road because it's got all the corners in it. Yeah, it's got nice, easy corners. They're not usually blind. There's not a ton of elevation change. And they're just nice and easy. It's not technical like back of the dragon or, you know, tail of the dragon or the scale of the dragon. It's just a nice, easy ride. And sometimes, my friend, that's what you need in a ride, is a nice, easy one to get your feet wet, get your confidence back. I can tell you, now that the video's been like 8 or 9 minutes, I can get a little personal and vulnerable with you. I have lost a lot of sleep over this. In the last few months, I have not been sleeping well. Last night, in fact, I got about 4 hours. I had full-on insomnia, and I passed out about 4 and got up about 7. What was that, 3 hours of sleep? Oh, and it is hella windy out, as the kids would say. It is 15 to 20 mile an hour winds. Yes, it is very windy. So, again, another reason for a short ride. But it all comes down to trusting the bike. And, oh my gosh, that wind blowing me around. And since I've been losing sleep over this, I've been obsessed over it. I really needed to get out today for just a quick one, just to prove to myself that I can ride the motorbike competently. It will never purport to be a good rider or a great rider. We see it. I can feel the tires shifting onto the sidewall. Yeah, it's not squishing, it's just rolling over onto the sidewall. Very cool feeling. Once you know that, it's not gonna dump you on your head. That's not a good feeling. Woo, like the wind that's cutting through my helmet right now. And this is our road. We do it in second gear? I bet we can. Second gear, have no fear, turn the bike, steer clear. It's the end of the confidence sapping as we know it, and I feel good. That's like the 4th video I've used that little clip in, and I haven't had any coffee yet. Need coffee. Coffee. Yes. Oh, what a beautiful day. What a beautiful thing. So I just want to take a moment and thank all of the people that have been in contact with me, or I've been in contact with them, trying to figure this all out, and they've been teaching me. I am not a wrencher, I am not an engineer, but I do have a pretty good understanding of physics and how things work. I really appreciate learning how things work, because to me, it makes it an easier time to understand when something goes wrong, how I can explain it to other people smarter than myself or working on my vehicle, for instance. And I also I appreciate being able to know, oh, well, if it's doing this and I do that, that'll fix whatever's going on. And in my case, it was mixing a lot of salt on the roads with a lack of tire pressures. In fact, under pressure would be a good name for this video. Yeah, I think it would be. And it's a good name for a song. Somebody ought to write it. Yeah, oh, hey, I'm getting less tense. This is great. Yeah, you can't ride tense. You got to let the bike do what it's going to do and steer it, guide it, caress it gently, especially in the wintertime. I literally cannot wait for summer temperatures at this point. I think it's going to be a game changer this year for me, and it will do even more to rebuild my confidence. There's so many variables that go into this crap. You could spend days, and I have spent days researching tires and suspension on a motorcycle. The only problem I have is there's no real consensus. I mean, there kind of is, but you still get tons of anecdotal evidence all over the place from everybody you ask, and none of them are wrong. They're all right. Everybody is right when they give you their experience. Oh yes, very comfortable. Little swerve. The bike it's nimble. It feels nimble without being twitchy right now. There's a fine line between that. And I know I'm rambling in today's video and it's kind of disjointed like every other road reality video, but it's me getting my thoughts out, sharing my experiences so that somebody else either is entertained or learns from it, because that's what we're here to do, right? We have no turn on red, so we have to come to a full and complete stop. Yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, we're going to get a turn signal soon. Nice. 1, 2, 3, go. I knew they ran that red. I got to work on this. I have to practice more. Oh, that was horrible. Man, my kickstand leans the bike further than I do. Don't you pull out. Stay there. Hey, look, we're back in rare form again, getting mad at the drivers around us. Is it perfect? No. Can I sleep tonight? I certainly hope so. But I hope you learned something. I hope maybe you go out and practice and get a little more comfortable with your bike. That's the salt. That right there. See that? Yes. That's a pile of salt that was laid down over a month ago, and it can cause a traction loss event. I do not recommend riding over the salt. I did have that one short where I was riding with Ironborn Rider and I got caught in the salt and gravel, and that was not fun, but I was like, yeah, the bike's sliding, okay, I'll just let it ride it out. And I did. I didn't do anything special. I just let it ride out. And look at this, we're gonna win the slow race. Oh, look at us, we are a glorious pair. You and I, we're a pair. You subscribe now, right? You like this video? Good. So, the two mantras. One, you have a 100% track record of making it through a bad day. And two, do something nice for yourself every day. Maybe it's going out and getting more acquainted with your motorbike. And all these people walking around are like, what's the guy doing? I'm talking to my camera. I'm vlogging here. Them specifically. They looked at me funny. Somebody ought to write them a ticket. Too fun. Road temp is 61, 60, 57 in the shade. Something that's been in the shade for a while. 35, 32. Wow, that's cold. Cold in the shade, baby. 100 degrees. 100 degrees. Yep. Front tires at 100 degrees. And back tires only at 85. Huh, interesting. All right, let's check pressures. Parked perfect. Remember, rotors are hot, exhaust is hot. 40-minute ride. What do we got? 42. Rotors aren't even hot. 38. Huh. Check that again. 38, okay. Check our temps again. Oh, it's cold out. 86 degrees. 86. I'm gonna tell the bike, please. And 88. So 88, 88. They didn't quite get up to temp, huh? Oh well. Test complete. Ooh, we won the slow race again. Cool. Hey, go watch the video on screen now. This video's over, but that video is getting ready to start. Bye.